Hey guys, Tanner here, and welcome back to yet another Ninjago Season 9 speculation video here on the channel. In today's video, we will be talking about the impact that Season 9 will have on Lloyd's character, specifically because, as of the time of recording this video, his powers are gone. First things first, how exactly did Lloyd lose his power? Well, after the fight with the newly revived Garmadon, he simply got hit hard, and now he doesn't have his powers. Yeah, I'm not really following here. Also, there is a little confusion with the consistency of these elemental powers, but we'll get more into that later on in the video. So for now, let's discuss why exactly Lloyd's powers were stripped away. So the first reason I can see here as to why his powers were removed was to make him closer to his movie counterpart. Of course, that was basically the entire goal of Season 8, was to make things more like the Ninjago movie for whatever reason. Now, if we take a look at Lloyd's current state and Lloyd in the movie, he doesn't really have powers anymore in the show, and he didn't really have any powers in the movie from what I could tell. This is a good parallel between the movie and TV universe, even though they are not connected. And to add to this, I guess Lloyd doesn't have his green eyes anymore because he doesn't have his powers, so he's not really exactly the same as his movie counterpart, but whatever. Moving on to the second reason as to why Lloyd could have lost his powers. Maybe it was done to make Garmadon more intimidating and make him a tougher opponent. This also makes Lloyd more vulnerable if he doesn't have any powers to go ahead and fight his newly revived father. And again, it makes Garmadon look more intimidating because of course he does have powers. And Garmadon using his powers to fight Lloyd who doesn't have any powers can make it a classic underdog story, and maybe Lloyd can come through in the end. Of course, Garmadon was already intimidating, but this just bumps up the scale of things tremendously. And yeah, I would love to see another battle between Lloyd and Garmadon, and it looks like we're going to be getting that in Season 9. Alright, so the next reason I can see as to why Lloyd lost his powers was to make room for Master Wu. So the season will probably actually end with a Golden Samurai versus Garmadon fight as the final battle. It's unknown at this point whether or not the Golden Samurai is Master Wu, but I think it's safe to assume that he is a young Master Wu, so this will probably be going down in the last episode of Season 9. Master Wu will probably end up defeating Garmadon in the end, using his golden power, presumably, or creation, whatever he ends up having, and that's why Garmadon wanted Wu in Season 8. If you guys remember the ending of Season 8, one of the plot points in that episode was that Garmadon wanted Wu for whatever reason, and I think that reason was so he could kill Wu before he ever had the chance to defeat him, or at least just put him somewhere where he could never learn his golden power, or at least tap into that power once again. So I feel like the reason that Lloyd lost his powers was to actually make room for Master Wu coming back, so Master Wu and Garmadon could fight it out in the last episode of Season 9. So just to sum it up, I don't think Lloyd's powers will end up returning in the end. I feel like Lloyd losing his powers makes him more grounded and more relatable, and that's always good for the audience. But now let's discuss a little bit of inconsistencies that I noticed. I'll just simply propose this question to you guys, but how come the other ninja did not lose their powers after Lloyd lost his? If you guys remember, during the middle of Season 3, I think it was, Lloyd ended up restoring the ninja's elemental powers using the Temple of Light, and of course, ever since that moment, the ninja's powers have been solely dependent on Lloyd. So if Lloyd ever lost his powers, the ninja would not be able to use their powers anywhere too, because their powers stemmed from Lloyd. The exception to this, of course, being Nia, because she did not have her water powers during those events. Of course, we saw this very same thing happen in Season 5, where Lloyd lost his powers and the ninja could not use theirs anymore, simply because Lloyd was inactive. So why are things different now? How come now that Lloyd lost his powers, the other ninjas still have their powers? It's all very confusing to me, and part of me thinks this is because Lloyd still has his powers, but for some reason they are really inactive or whatever, so he cannot use them. But what do you guys think about all this? Please let me know in the comment section down below. But of course, with all that being said, that'll just about do it for this video here. Thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to give this video a thumbs up rating. And as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. It really does mean a lot to me. Once again, the comment section is yours for any discussions you want to have regarding this topic. Or if you just had a general comment, that's fine too. Thank you guys so very much for watching once again. My name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.